Why, hello there, everybody. It is I, your boy H Boy, and today I'm going to be continuing with the Rachel chat because the Rachel chat's a lot of fun. So, for those who don't remember, or for those who just found my channel and are watching this, last time we just came out of the forest, we came across a park in a field, and in the park there was a playground, and in the playground there was a bunch of stuff, a swing, and a jungle gym, which I wrote the jungle gym as if it was treetop trekking or a giant obstacle course. And then we went on a merry-go-round, which are those ones that go like where we spun ourselves until we were so that's where we left off. So I'm going to shrink myself to that size, and then I'm going to start the video. Okay, let's get to it. I'm going to take these off because it's hard to see out of them. Okay. Yeah. That spinning is giving. That spinning gave me a headache. No wonder that thing is for kids when even we felt nauseous. Oh, I forgot to turn the voice on. Rachel Nas, you got a point there, Boy Scout. For those who don't remember, the reason why she's calling me Boy Scout is because I made a joke about how I was a scout, because I was a scout in the real world, and I talked about some of my things like being prepared and always knowing what to do. And now she's calling me Boy Scout, similar to how after I did that pet play thing, Flo keeps calling me Owner. But the thing is, the Owner one is annoying. This one's not too annoying. I wonder, is there a way to stop a character from doing something? Yeah, I'll wonder. Anyway, who on earth invented that thing? Actually, I don't know. Who invented the playground merry-go-round? Michael Densel. A merry-go-round's not that crazy, that's meant for kids. It was invented by a German named... I'm going to use real facts. Let's see. German invented it? Well, that explains a few things. Yeah, but... it was fun. It's the uncomfortable thrill that is the selling point. Just like thrill rides. Just like, it doesn't need to be in quotations.
Rachel laughs and nods in agreement. You're right, Boy Scout. It was fun, in a kind of dizzying I might throw up sort of way. But I guess that's part of the appeal of things like that. The thrill of the spin, the disoriented rush of it all. Even if it does leave us feeling a bit dizzy and nauseous afterwards.
Those sandwiches already went through our system, or else that merry-go-round would have made them come back up.
Rachel chuckles at the thought. Oh, don't even remind me of the sandwiches. I'm glad we digested them before that spinning frenzy. Can you imagine trying to keep them down with the world turning upside down around us? We'd be giving a whole new meaning to spinning in circles.
Okay, what else?
She laughs again, imagining the disastrous aftermath. Imagine the disaster zone that playground would have turned into if we'd projectile vomited up our sandwiches all over the place. Those wood chips would have been toast.
Yes, they can handle it.
Rachel nods, acknowledging the reality of kids getting sick on playground equipment. You're right, kids probably do get sick on merry-go-rounds all the time. I guess playground equipment is designed to withstand a bit of, well, bodily fluid surprises. Still, I'm glad we avoided adding to that mess today.
I hate the feeling of vomit.
Rachel shudders at the thought, sharing your distaste. Ugh, yeah, me too. The feeling of vomit in your mouth, the stench, the sticky mess. I'd rather avoid it if I can. Plus, who wants to ruin a nice day in the park with a sudden projectile vomit episode?
Let me tell you that I want a happy day, and puke will ruin it in a heartbeat.
Rachel nods vehemently, expressing her agreement with your sentiment. Absolutely. A happy day, especially at the park, is a lot better without the threat of unexpected pukage. That's an express ticket to a ruined mood. Let's keep the merriment puke-free, shall we?
Yeah, now stop this puke talk and get back to having fun.
Rachel laughs, agreeing it's time to change the subject. You're right, let's steer clear of the puke talk and focus on the fun instead. What's next on the agenda for our playground adventure?
Not sure. I think we have done everything because I can't think of anything else.
Rachel looks around the playground, taking stock of the activities already completed. She thinks for a moment before replying. Yeah, you might be right. We've done the jungle gym, the slide, the swings, the monkey bars, and the merry-go-round. Unless there's something I'm missing. I think we've conquered it all.
What are the stereotypical splash pads? Not many of them have splash pads, but I might talk. I'll come back to that. I may come back to that in a later video.
She smiles, a hint of disappointment in her voice. Well, it looks like we've ticked all the playground boxes. I guess that means our playtime is at an end. Feels like there's still so much to do here.
There is big, vast area. We can do more than just the playground. You know.
Rachel perks up as you mention the possibility of more activities outside the playground. Oh, you're right. There's so much more to this park than just the playground. The possibilities are endless. She grins with enthusiasm, intrigued by the idea of exploring more of the park's offerings. What do you suggest we do next?
Should I start bringing out the sandwich again? Oh, I know. You might need to.
Rachel puts her hand over her stomach, feeling it rumble and grumble once again. She looks a bit sheepish. Ugh, yeah, you heard that, didn't you? My stomach's been having a mind of its own today. Seems like all that playing around has got it working overtime. She sighs, realizing the need for a pit stop at the bathroom.
Would make our line. I didn't take into account the other. Wait, how we could say I'll put it in the other end.
Rachel laughs, a bit grimly, at the realization of the different kind of churning going on inside her. Ah, yes. The merry-go-round's effects are not limited to just nausea, it seems. It's got my insides in a complete state of turmoil. She grimaces a bit, feeling the pressure building up.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more here.
She looks at you apologetically. Boy Scout, I think I'm gonna have to make a quick detour to the outhouse. My stomach is demanding immediate attention.
These wood chips get coated. Okay, let's see. Rachel is gonna line up for the small wooden outhouses. Should be two-seater or two-seated? I'm gonna say two-seater. But I can always change it by rewinding.
Rachel nods vigorously, the urgency in her stomach increasing by the second. She follows your lead to the line for the two-seater outhouse, joining the other girls already waiting in line. She shifts from one foot to the other, trying to contain her discomfort until her turn comes. Oh man, this line is long. Hopefully they all hurry up, because I'm not sure I can hold it much longer.
What should I say? Twice. So I'll say the good news is,
Rachel nods, a mix of relief and impatience on her face. You're right, I suppose the two-seater aspect does speed things up a bit. Still, this waiting is agony! My stomach is protesting loudly, demanding immediate release. She crosses her legs, trying to hold back the urgent pressure building up within.
say oh. Got it. So you really got it.
Rachel nods vigorously, barely able to hold it in anymore. You have no idea. My stomach's at war, and the outhouse is my only hope of ceasefire. I'm at my limit here, Boy Scout. I need that outhouse stat.
All you can do is wait.
Rachel groaned, still shifting from foot to foot desperately in her desperation to hold it in. I know. Trust me, I know. It's just, this waiting is torture when every second feels like an eternity. My stomach's about to explode.
But the line moves up a little.
Rachel's eyes follow the two girls who enter the outhouse, a mixture of excitement and anxiety in her expression. She feels another urgent rumble in her stomach, a painful reminder of the impending relief. Come on, just a couple more pairs of girls to go.
There's 8, so...
Rachel nods, mentally calculating each pair in the line ahead of her. She grips her stomach tightly, feeling another sharp pang of urgency. 4 more pairs. I can do this. I can hold it. Just a little bit longer. Just 4 more.
So that it does not reek when you get there. These wooden ones are almost always putrid.
Rachel groans at the mention of the potential odor awaiting her in the outhouse. Ugh, don't remind me. Wooden outhouses are notorious for that. It's like they're designed to trap the smell instead of let it out. I just hope the girls before me have kept things under control in there, or I'm in for a real noseful.
Hope so too, but at the end of the day, at least you can plug your nose.
Rachel nods again, trying to focus on the silver lining. True, true. At least I can just hold my nose and tough it out if I have to. It'll be worth it once I'm done. Just a few more pairs, just a few more. Rachel's eyes dart from the girls exiting to the girls entering, her anxiety and anticipation building. She grips her stomach tighter, feeling another urgent pang. 2 more pairs, just 2 more. Can't they go any faster? My body is screaming for relief.
Well, the thing about you doing your business is that you never know when you will be all done.
Rachel nods reluctantly, understanding the unpredictable nature of restroom business, especially with her IBS acting up. Yeah, you're right. These things can be quite unpredictable, especially with my IBS flare-ups. It's not just a simple in and out, it's a whole process. She clenches her stomach again as it lets out another intense grumble.
Behind her.
Rachel's heart skips a beat as the 3rd pair exits and the 4th pair prepares to go in. She glances back at you and then at the girls behind her, realizing it's almost her turn. She squeezes her stomach again, trying to hold back the pressure building inside her. Oh God, I'm almost there. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just wait, stomach, wait.
You can do it. You can do it. You held longer before.
Rachel nods, trying to psych herself up. Yeah, I know. I've held it in for longer before. But this time it feels particularly intense, you know? Must be a combo of the exercise, the sandwiches, and the spinning. This is about to be explosive.
The bomb. Maybe tell us something. Let's add some humor.
Rachel grimaces at the sound coming from inside the outhouse. She can't help but think that the girls inside are unleashing Armageddon on the poor wooden walls. Oh man, sounds like they're waging war in there. Either they had a bomb burrito for lunch or they're on a mission from the devil himself. It's gonna be quite the stench symphony when I go in.
Not only that, but because it's two-seater, you will have to go with someone next to you.
Rachel's eyes widen at the realization that she'll be sharing the outhouse space with a stranger. She feels her anxiety spike slightly. Oh no, I forgot about that. Not only will it stink in there, but I'll have a literal neighbor right there. This is just getting better and better.
I hate those kinds. Best thing to do is either ignore them, or if they're friendly enough, try to
Rachel nods, trying to come to terms with the reality of shared outhouse etiquette. You're right. I guess I'll just have to try to ignore whoever's next to me and focus on the task at hand. It's not like we're gonna be chatting about the weather in there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Toilet chats are awkward. Unless you are like best friends or something.
Rachel laughs at the idea of having a casual chit chat in such a less than ideal setting. Yeah, I think you're right. Toilet chats among strangers are more awkward than anything. Unless you're BFFs, there's really not much to discuss when you're both trying to concentrate on your business.
And now it's Rachel's turn.
Rachel's stomach grumbles again as she sees the last girls come out of the outhouse. She takes a deep breath, bracing herself for the adventure that lies ahead. Well, here goes nothing. Wish me luck, Boy Scout. This is my turn.
Good luck. Make a friend. I'm just gonna say that as like a humor.
Rachel laughs nervously, looking at the girl behind her as they prepare to enter. Well, I doubt we'll be exchanging phone numbers in there. But who knows, maybe we'll bond over the shared experience. Stranger things have happened, right?
One over. What was one recently? Over. What was it? What was it?
Rachel chuckles, knowing how true that is. Women can bond quickly over the most unexpected things, even if it's as basic as a shared bathroom break. Absolutely. We have a unique way of connecting, even in the most unconventional circumstances. Maybe this outhouse adventure will bring me my new best friend. Or at least someone willing to share toilet paper if we run out.
Get in there before we experience brunch. Wait, before you brown your short.
Rachel groans, clenching her stomach as it makes an urgent noise. Yeah, I hear ya. I'm on it. Can't wait any longer or there'll be a wardrobe malfunction. Here I go. Wish me luck.
See what happens.
Rachel heads into the outhouse, bracing herself for the unique experience that awaits. The door closes behind her, and she finds herself in a small wooden space with just enough room for 2 people. The smell is strong, but thankfully not overwhelming. Luckily, there's a roll of toilet paper on hand.
Bench nearby and wait for Rachel to finish. So I'm not gonna be in there.
Time seems to slow down as Rachel does her business in the outhouse. Everything seems intensified in the small space, the sounds, the smells, the sensations. Rachel takes a deep breath and tries to ignore the fact that she's sharing this intimate moment with a stranger.
What else? What else?
After several uncomfortable minutes, Rachel finally finishes her business and wipes herself up. She takes a moment to compose herself, then opens the door and steps out.
Wait. I wonder if I can. If I can change. change the story a little because that was kind of anticlimactic. We don't want it.
Eventually, Rachel's business
I
is
didn't want that to
done, and she
happen.
feels a wave of relief wash over her. She takes care of everything she needs to, washes her hands, and opens the door of the outhouse, finally escaping the wooden confines.
I'm gonna go back a little because I can't think. Way to continue this. But wait, can I continue? I know. I know. I have a little friendship thing because, like, I know because they're just in and out is kind of boring. I want to make it exciting for you guys because here's the thing. These videos are kind of not just for me, but they're also for you because it seems like my Rachel content is one of the only things that people care about. So I want to make it more exciting because that'll get me the views. So let's get to it.
Rachel is caught off guard as the young girl cheerfully greets her. She was so focused on her own needs that she hadn't even paid attention to her outhouse partner until now. She forces a polite smile, despite the awkward situation. "Hi there," she replies, trying to maintain some sense of normalcy in this less than normal scenario.
Should I start a? Should I? Can I? I want to. Where can I go with this? So the thing is, I want to go with this in an exciting way. That's kind of, in a kind of like almost kind of something that you'd see in like a Nickelodeon sitcom or something you'd see in we wouldn't see it like this in a sitcom, but it'd be like the kind of comedic, awkward bathroom break thing that you see in sitcoms. Like there was a thing about it on The King of Queens. There was a thing about it on I think an episode of iCarly. And there was, I don't know if you've seen the movie Harold and Kumar, there's one like that. Okay. Let's see, because the thing is I want... Should I name it? How about... I'll just do it. I'll pretend that this is like a little kid who is unaware of physical boundaries because I don't know if you, because that would honestly be hilarious.
Rachel is a bit taken aback by Sasha's friendly demeanor and carefree conversation, considering the setting. She takes a moment to collect herself and respond. I'm Rachel. It's nice to meet you, Sasha. Rachel tries her best to match Sasha's cheerful tone, despite the pressure in her stomach and the ongoing events inside the outhouse.
Sasha, because I don't know if you remember what Sasha. Where can I go with this? Because. The thing is, I want to make sure it turns back to me when I'm done. So I just hope it doesn't go back that I'm talking to her. Because the problem with it is every once in a while I want to change it where it's, how should I say, talking to me or talking to someone else. But the problem is I want to make sure it resorts back. And if it doesn't resort back, I'm going to have to rewind this whole thing and then act as if this never happened. Let's see. Which I say? Say nay. I guess I'm gonna add some humor.
Rachel can't help but laugh a little at Sasha's straightforward question. It's refreshing to encounter someone so unabashed and straightforward in this situation. Yeah, you could say that. Needed a bit of relief, if you know what I mean. Rachel replies with a slight chuckle.
Wait, how can I? See. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's hilarious.
Rachel flinches a bit at the loud thud followed by Sasha's comment. She can't help but be a tiny bit envious of Sasha's apparently easy and powerful bowel movement. Oh, I heard it, all right. That was quite the impact there, Sasha. Sounds like you had a big one. Rachel blushes at Sasha's blunt question. She hesitates for a moment, feeling a mix of embarrassment and mild amusement at the situation. Geez, you really don't beat around the bush, do you? But to answer your question, another rumble from her stomach. I suppose we'll find out in a moment.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
True to her word, a moment later, Rachel feels a strong sensation and a loud, wet fart escapes her. Then a loud thump echoes as she drops a large log into the toilet. Rachel is surprised by Sasha's reaction, expecting more of a cringe than applause. Thanks, I guess. I wasn't expecting a round of applause for that. She chuckles, still feeling a bit strange about the whole situation.
I know, here's how I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna have it where she does that, and then when she comes out, the kid's mother's all apologetic. Much fun did you play in the two today?
Rachel smiles, finding Sasha's innocent and cheerful conversation an interesting juxtaposition to their current setting. It's a nice distraction from the less pleasant aspects of their shared experience. Ah, yes, we played in the park for a bit. Spent some time on the swing and did a little game of tug of war on the merry-go-round.
Say Sasha. Wow, sounds fun. I got my mommy push me on the swing with my big sister.
Rachel listens to Sasha's stories, genuinely finding her chatter entertaining and endearing. It helps to take her mind off her own needs for a moment. That's lovely, Sasha. I bet your mommy and big sister loved it just as much as you did. Spending time in the park and on the swings can be so much fun, especially with family.
Then it all. Yeah, I'm gonna have it.
Rachel chuckles at Sasha's description, appreciating her honesty and humor. Yeah, I can understand that. Parks are great for fun, but they can lead to a few unexpected gifts in the process. But that's life for you, right?
You look like you. Big one. You need this more than me.
Rachel takes the toilet paper roll, feeling a mix of gratitude and embarrassment. She's touched by Sasha's thoughtfulness, but also aware of her own contribution to the toilet's current condition. Thanks, Sasha. You're too generous. But you're right. I think my contribution warrants a bit more cleaning up than yours.
My daddy. I don't mean daddy in a weird way. I mean daddy in because the joke is she's a little. The joke is she's like a little kid at the playground with. Gotta plug this stupid thing in quick. Uh-oh. 1 second. I just gotta plug in my device and then I'll get back to the. Okay, sorry about that. Always says to share your gifts with those who need it more than you, and you need this way more than I do.
Rachel can't help but smile at Sasha's innocent yet profound lesson shared by her dad. She's truly impressed by this young girl's wisdom and maturity. Your daddy sounds like a very wise man, Sasha. Sharing and thinking of others is a wonderful quality to have, especially when you're right. I probably do need this more than you at the moment.
But I want to make sure that.
Rachel laughs, amused by Sasha's sudden realization of the stench they've collectively created. She can't deny it, the outhouse is filled with the result of their shared gifts. Yep, we really did. I guess when it comes to creating stink, two's definitely not better than one. I hope nobody else needs to use this outhouse anytime soon.
Wait, I spelled how do you spell mischievous? Wait. How do you spell mischievous? Let me Google. Mischievous.
Here's the definition of mischievous. Of a person,
No, I don't
animal,
care
or
about
their
how- I
behavior,
don't care.
causing or showing a fondness for causing trouble in a playful way.
Sneaky surprise for her. She loves to prank me. Wait.
Rachel chuckles, finding Sasha's mischievous plan hilariously appropriate for the moment. She can almost picture the look on Sasha's sister's face when she enters the outhouse. Oh, I like the way you think, Sasha. Turnabout is fair play, and this is the perfect payback for her pranks on you. She won't know what hit her.
Well. Done. Can you...
Rachel quickly hands Sasha the toilet paper, feeling a sense of relief and accomplishment that her time in the outhouse is finally done. Here you go, Sasha. I think you've probably earned it, given the gifts you've left behind.
I just wish she must come back to me.
Rachel follows Sasha out of the outhouse, the cool air refreshing after the stuffy, scented space. She can't help but smile at Sasha's carefree nature. Despite the less than ideal circumstances, Rachel found some unexpected comfort in their conversation. Rachel gives a nod, letting out a sigh. Yep, finally. It wasn't as bad as I thought, given the circumstances. I got chatting with a girl named Sasha in there. She was really sweet and made the whole experience more bearable, end quote. Rachel laughs, surprised and entertained by Sasha's sudden reappearance with her mother in tow. She's amused that Sasha has bestowed this unique title upon her. Oh, hi there, Sasha's mom. I hope she didn't give you too many details about our shared experience in there.
That's...
Rachel chuckles, finding Sasha's mother's apology endearing and understandable given the circumstance. No worries at all. I actually found our conversation quite entertaining. Sasha has a unique perspective on life, and she's a charming little chatterbox. But I appreciate your reminder to her on stranger boundaries.
That was a pretty good story. So I'm probably going to end the video here because I really like that story, and I guess I'll see you next time I do a video.